Good evening, everybody. We are back for our Turkey Day stream. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody. If you're just hopping on here, if you're following us and you're liking or subscribing and you got your notifications, you're here, hopefully, and we are here to have some awesome electronically assisted fun. It's going to be great. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Uh, we did here at Starbright Observatory. Actually, uh, you know, we haven't went anywhere for Thanksgiving or anywhere for a very long time. We usually just have it with our beautiful co-hosts and my two kids who are now like grown. But my kids were out in California. They were at a K-pop concert. so, uh, so uh, our beautiful co-host, a friend of ours that she works with, um, the Bells, they invited us over for dinner, and it was absolutely amazing. We had a wonderful time. They are wonderful hosts. The food was amazing. We brought some home, and in fact, when this stream is over, I'm going to go in there and get some pie. Uh, so, don't forget, we're not going to do a long stream tonight because my eyes are getting heavy from all that turkey, and probably everybody else's is too. So what we're going to do is we'll just do one target here. Hope it turns out. Our co-host wanted us to do something a little different, but unfortunately, I know she's going to be mad. The moon is so bright; it's just about full. Anywhere I point the scope, if I try to get anything a high exposure, it gets really whitewashed and you don't see a lot of detail, unfortunately. The moon is great and he's our friend and we love watching him, but when you're trying to do deep space objects with Clyde, and Clyde is pretty big, so remember, the bigger your telescope, the more magnified some of your light problems become. So, thank you, Amy. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm glad you can tune in on Turkey Day. So I think what we're going to do, let me update our ticker here. We are going to do, on our first stream, we did the East Vale Nebula. I think tonight it's in the opposite direction. It's kind of low in the sky. Hopefully we'll get some detail. But we're going to do the West Vale Nebula. It's beautiful. It's got brilliant detail in it. And we will see how it stacks out here. Let's see here. And we are at, let's see here. We are at NGC 6960. 60. And this is the West Vale Nebula. All right, there we are. NGC 6960, the West Vale Nebula. Now, I think I have Clyde pointed on here. This star, let's see here, where are we at? This star right here is like in the main part. There should be a big wisp that comes around here. I'm not sure we ever did this on stream. I know I've looked at it before, but I've always done the East Vale Nebula. But this is the West Vale Nebula, and it is underneath, and I think we're on it. I know you probably can't see it in your stream, but in the monitor I can see just a faint glow right there. So let's see here. The magnitude on this is 7.00, reduced to 7.21 by the air masses tonight. It was a little cloudy earlier, but the clouds have absolutely cleared up. I think it should be good. It's nice and cool out. It's 54 degrees. Our wind is only 3 miles an hour tonight. It should be good. Clyde looks like he's working good. I'm always happy when Clyde's working right. Let's see here. Let's go. We're going to have to do a trigger mode. Let's do. I have it set at 15 seconds. Let's just try a 15-second exposure and see what we get. I'm hoping it should be good. The moon's pretty bright, so we want to try and keep our exposures down. Let's see here. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be all right. Let's see what we got. All right, here it comes. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, Clyde is right on tonight. I'm so happy. Oh, this is going to be amazing. You see how it's very white? Now see, we have a very low exposure time. Usually we do about 20 to 23 seconds here, and we're down at 15. And we see how white that background is. That is from our friend the moon. He is super bright tonight. So let's see here. Let's go down and see what our histogram looks like. Oh wow, look at the information in that histogram. And if you notice, if you've been on other streams, usually even at 20 seconds our histogram is way off here to the left, but because of the light source tonight from the moon, it's very high. It's very big. Let's move this dark level up and see if we can't get this to blacken up just a little bit. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. Oh, there we go. Look at all the red in here. This is amazing. Let's go over to Stellarium. Let's see what we got here. All right. We're pointing west. We're at like 90 degrees from the moon, and that's what we want to be. Oh, there's the Dumbbell Nebula. We need to do that one too. It's a little bright out for that one tonight. We won't be able to see real well. Okay, so here we are. Now here is the East Vale Nebula. We did that our first stream, and our internet died out, but we got a great picture of it anyway. And now this is where we're at. Look at all this crazy stuff out here. But this is called the West Vale Nebula right here. That is a pretty cool, and there's a lot of H2 region out here. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. Also, we're getting a lot of this. This is out here and up here. This red. We're getting a lot of that because of the moon, and we're getting reflections and stuff. Unfortunately, that's just what happens when the moon is so bright. All right. I think this is going to be good. I'm not sure that we can tone. You know what? I've never had to try to really tone the red down. I think we should be okay though. I'm not sure. Oh. Hey, Dirty Burger. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm glad you could join in. I think everybody's drunk on turkey tonight. Yeah, this should be good. Yeah. We can just get the moon to cooperate and get a little dimmer tonight, we'll be in good shape. But let's just see. We got a huge region of red in here. I'm not sure if we can take some of that out. Let me move the gain up a little bit. I don't think we should do that. Okay. All right. Let's get one more snap here, and then I don't know. Let's start our stack and see where we're at. You know, we're totally amateurs here. And we're just trying to do the best we can with a little bit we know. Let's see here. All right, let's just enable our stack. Let's see what's going to happen. Our white balance is good. Everything's stacked. We should be in good shape. So yeah, this should come out good. Oh, and in a little bit here, like I said, we're only going to do this one target. It actually shouldn't be. It shouldn't take too long to do. And we'll do the secret code again. We'll do the secret code for the telescope giveaway. I already see that we've had a bunch of entries on there. You know, it sends me like an emailer of all the entries and stuff like that, and I can go through them. You know what? I was very surprised. We have a lot of local people here. I didn't realize that there were so many people in Florence that watch this show. It's very cool, very cool. And of course we have some other ones too. But you know what? We've had hundreds of visitors to the page for this contest. But it's funny, we have quite a few entries, but they're all usually people that I see on the stream. So that was the deal about putting the keyword and you know, the secret code in the streams, because if you don't watch the stream, you can't win. So this way, somebody that's you know, a fan of Starlight Starbright Observatories going to have a wonderful telescope. Oh, and if you were on Facebook, I don't know if you have Facebook. I don't know if I posted it to YouTube in a snap, but you know, we took a picture of the moon with the giveaway scope. Oh, it was unbelievable. I just stuck my phone in the lens. It was only a 30mm lens, and it looks amazing. Yeah, so very cool. Let's see here. Oh, this is going to turn out good. Yeah, this is going to turn out good. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to research and see how, if I can't figure out how to pull some of this red out. Let's see here. Tracking looks pretty good. Stars are pretty pinpoint. Focus is good tonight. You know, we don't have an electronic focuser here, so every once in a while I got to walk out of the control room as it gets colder out here, you know, and move the focuser just a little bit. But it really hasn't been too bad. Usually when you get focused, the temperature is usually pretty consistent out here. We usually don't really have to tweak it too much. It usually stays pretty good. Let's see here. Oh, this looks good. This is looking amazing. Got a little more red in it than I'd like. We are at 10 stacks. Now, we're going to do a little bit of a high dynamic range here. That's right, James, for sure. So, yeah, we'll have to work on this red, trying to get that out of there. I'll have to get on the Mountain campsite and I put out a little email, or they have a little form there, and see if we can't figure out how to get, when it's so bright out, how to get some of this information out of the picture, which is kind of silly. You want as much information as possible, but this is still going to be really, really good. There's quite a lot of, you know, this nebula is very big, and this is just another, well, one of the famous portions of it. So let's do a little high dynamic range. I don't know if we want to do too much high dynamic range because the moon is so bright, but we'll start taking it down a little bit, see if we can't pull a little bit more detail out of that. So, and if you're just popping in, probably in a few minutes, you know, we'll probably only do about a half-hour stream tonight. We'll say the secret code, and then you'll be able to enter. I know there was a couple people. They said, "Oh my gosh, we're trying to get the secret code," and I think they fell asleep during the stream. I hope it's not that boring, but you know, these are sort of a kind of watch the paint dry sometimes, unfortunately. But the end result here is amazing. This is looking really, really good. This is amazing. So while that's stacking a little bit, as usual, let's read a little bit about NGC 6960, the Western Veil Nebula. Let's see here. Oh, okay. This NGC 6960 is formerly known, or less formally known, as the Witch's Broom Nebula. I see that. It kind of looks like a witch's broom. You know, a lot of these things don't look like what they say, but I could see that. That does kind of look like a witch's broom. That's very cool. Let's see here. Let's see here. The Veil Nebula is 2,100 light years away. That is absolutely crazy. Crazy stuff. You know, unless you're Elon Musk, then you can just, you know, you have your own starship to go there. I'm sure that is far out of the range of when we'll be alive and when that's happening. But you never know. Someday. Let's see here. The entire nebula is 110 light years across. That's amazing. Unbelievable. We can't even comprehend that. And that is so cool. You know, I wonder how those guys at NASA get that information. Very cool. Oh, and it is the remnant. Um, and it is the outer shell of a supernova remnant. Very cool. Very cool. All right. We're at 25 stacks. Let's do just a little bit more light in here. It's looking really good. Yeah, I wish we could have a little bit blacker sky with the with the moon out. You know, and we're not even facing the moon. I tried to do a target like to the northeast, and I did a 20-second shot real quick, and and the whole screen was white. So yeah, it's kind of tough. The moon makes it tough. Now, I was actually going to bring either Lucy or Zuna out here tonight, but I didn't. I got lazy. So maybe next time we'll have a dog stream. Don't ask me how many dogs we have, but we'll have a dog stream out here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this is looking amazing. We're just going to let this stack with that LHDR right there a little bit. We're not going to let it get too much lighter. All right. Well, oh my goodness, we've been on for a little bit already. So if you're just tuning in and you didn't watch last stream, the secret code for the telescope is Mars. That's the secret code. You can't enter without it. It's a capital M with an ARS, Mars. Make sure you spell it right. Make sure you got a capital at the front of your word there. And you'll be able to enter for the telescope giveaway, and you'll get an amazing 102 millimeter GOooooo Celestron scope. Oh, there's my daughter. Thank you, liking the stream. Yeah, it'll be amazing. You know, I was trying to read how to use it a little bit. I don't know. You know, it is battery powered. You can use, you can purchase a 12-volt adapter to plug it in, but it is battery powered, so you can put it in your SUV, and you can take it somewhere, pull it out, turn it on, and I believe it does like a quick 2-star alignment. You just have to verify it with a couple stars, and it does the rest, and it should get you pretty close and be able to track the sky, and you'll be able to do that visually. It's going to be super, super cool. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead. We've got 35 frames. Let's go ahead and take a snap of that. All right. Let's see here. You know, you see that? Our tracking is good, but it's for the short time we're tracking tonight, we have this little black line right here. So that tells me that the scope is not tracking as good as it should be. But you know what? I've been on the forums trying to figure some of this out, and there's a right ascension and the declination, and the right ascension is what gives everybody trouble on these low Smandy mounts. They're a little finicky sometimes. I've had several people say that, you know, they have really superb nights, which we do, and then nights like this where it's not quite superb. But luckily our Malincam Sky software makes up for, you know, the mount's shortcomings. Let's see here. Let's go to our live processing screen right here. Let's see what we can do with this. This has got a lot of red in it. Let's go to our range. Oh, look at that. It's huge. Oh, look at there. Oh, that looks beautiful. Oh my goodness. There's still a little bit of red in there, a little more than I'd like. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to zoom in a little bit. Oh, there's still a lot of detail in here. It's still amazing. And let's go to our curve. You know, your curve is where the curve is your bread and butter of your image processing. There's a lot of other ways you can image process. There's some good YouTube videos on how to use the GIMP. That's what we use because it's free, and I like stuff that's free. You can actually have it select all the stars, remove them, do your all your editing, and it will put the stars back in there. There's a lot of ways you can really heavily edit some of these pictures to get what you want, but we like it sort of down and dirty here at Starlight Starbright. We just like to do quick editing and see what the telescope is seeing. You know, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's mediocre. Like tonight, it's good. It's not great, but it's good. All right, let's do our astro curve. We do this every time we do there we go. Oh my goodness, look at the blue, and this thing just come right out. I don't think, can we remove red? Oh, look at that. I just removed that red and I didn't even know what I was doing. All right, that looks really good. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I like that. And there's some blue and green in here. There's a lot of blue and green. So let's do the green, you think? Let's do the green. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can take a little of that green out. Oh, there we go. Look at that, brighten right up. That is amazing. And I'm not a genius with this editing. This is just from trial and error, and you know, going from one extreme to the other on the curves. You know, and just keep hit reset on your own time, and that'll be a great way to edit your pictures. Let's do okay on that. Wow, look at that. Look at the detail in this. This is absolutely beautiful. 2,100 light years away, and here it is on our computer screen, right in front of us, in real time. This is absolutely amazing. This is beautiful. Look at all the little wisps, and the seeing it tonight is probably on a scale of 1 to 10. It might be like it's probably like a 6. Just think, when that moon goes away, maybe we can revisit some of these things, and it'll be amazing. Boy, this looks amazing. I just want to note the amount of stars in this nebula is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, we can't even count all these stars. It's just literally just littered with stars, and this is one little teeny section of sky. Just whatever Clyde can get. I don't know how many arc minutes we're looking at right here. It's crazy. It's absolutely unbelievable. And just think, the whole sky is rotating right now, and there's just zillions and zillions of stars coming in, and it just shows you how insignificant we are. You know, the people in the East Veil Nebula and the West Veil Nebula, like this little dot right here that we can barely see, that would be Earth. Unbelievable. Very cool. Very cool. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The West Veil Nebula, the Witch's Broom. Oh, thanks for liking, Randall. Oh yeah, the Witch's Broom, NGC 6960. This is amazing. I love it. There's some really cool areas up here. You know, you can pan your scope around to look at this, but this looks really, really good. I love it. I love it. Look at this beautiful star right here. The star trails and the wisps on this thing. This is amazing. And that star, let's see here. What is the name of this star? Let's see here. This star is CY52 CYG. That is the star, and the magnitude is 4.20. That is super bright. Super bright. Unbelievable. Let's see here. We have these here. Yeah, north, west. Okay. Yeah, that would be, you got to watch. Going into some of these will just start pointing back into the moon again, and it won't look very good. But anyway, I just thought we'd come in and do a little quick Turkey Day stream. It's super fun. You know, we're going to come back this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, hopefully Sunday, and do our Sunday stream, our Sunday night stream, so we can relax before we have to go to work the next day. and hopefully we'll pick something cool. The moon's going to be out super bright, you know, unless we do some night owl stuff. I don't know if I could stay up that late. So there it is, NGC 6960, the Witch's Broom Nebula, or the Westphal Nebula. Well, don't forget, the secret code is Mars for the telescope giveaway. And I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight on our busy Thanksgiving night, and tell your friends about us, and we can all come out here and view these amazing things that are in our universe. Just go outside, and all you have to do is look up at the sky, and you just look west, northwest, and this is what's out there. Amazing. So, all right, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Just quick stream tonight, and go to the telescope giveaway on our site and make sure that you're signed up. I know some people, I see them in here, and they're already signed up, and it's going to be super fun. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming out, and hopefully we'll see you Sunday. Good night.